Hey everybody, Lance here, mind of a black moderate conservative. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this one time. I don't normally read The Root. And a lot because of nonsense like this. Now, this got brought to my attention on Thursday. This article is by Michael Harriot, and it says, Why Fox News, Littlefinger, and Horse Twitter are beefing with The Root explained. Now, I didn't even know what was even going on with this until it got brought to my attention. Now, they're referring to as Tucker Carlson, and there's so many holes in this article. Now, I'm not going to go through them all because it's not worth my time or yours. And for full disclosure, I don't watch Fox News. If I'm getting my news, I go to a cavalcade of places and form an opinion off of that. Now, if you scroll down the article here, okay, he says that, reading the article, it says, yeah, everybody knows he's white. Nobody's questioning that. He says, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to minimize Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson is not a white man, he's the white man. And I'm reading down, first of all, in this paragraph, he says, when you hear black people say, the white man is a motherfucker, they're probably talking about Tucker Carlson. If you look up white man in some dictionaries, there's just a picture of Carlson. He's such an unremarkable white man, the universe named him after penis hiding process Tucker. Okay, now look. I'm going to start right here. That's pretty defamatory, and I wouldn't be surprised he came after you with a defamation suit over that. So watch what you say, unless you just don't care. Now, everything about him screams white. He thinks he's smarter than he really is. Well, there's a lot of people like that. Not exclusively Mr. Carlson. He pretends he's not racist, but everybody knows he is. Really? You got any proof of that? Honestly? His face is always adorned with Lord Proto Baelish, like smirking a mixture of evil, arrogance, and bitch-assness. He has a show on Fox News even though he's not particularly, especially interesting, good-looking, or talented. He's perfectly mediocre. There's only one way to describe him. Tucker Carlson's a white man. You have to have some type of skill to get on network television. I don't care who you are. You had to have some resemblance of talent. Now, I guess this is all over an interview request. As you read an article like I am right now, and I've read this a few times where I did this video, he says, I received a perfectly mediocre email from the head booker at the Tucker Carlson Tonight. They requested an interview saying, we all see your pieces in The Root, and we'll be interested in discussing many of the themes relating to race in our country that you analyze. Now, I don't throw the N-word around, but you can see it here. He says his senses, quote unquote. He said there are many black people that possesses a superhero-like sense of detecting white fuckery from afar. I got news flash for you. Anybody from any race across the board has a sense like that. It's not mutually exclusive to black people. So get that nonsense out of your head right now, and I hope you watch this video, because I'm calling you out on this. When I smelled Caucasian shenanigans, I felt tingling the tips of my fingers and toes. Some people, including my doctor, think I should be tested for gout. But trust me, it's a superpower. It's like Spider-Man spidery senses. That paragraph tells me you're wrapped up in your own bullshit. And yes, like I said, I'm calling you out on this. So, he said what any smart black man should do. I asked a black woman, specifically my editor-in-chief, Danielle Belton. I knew she would give me a thoughtful, well-reasoned, educated response. And what did she say? Don't do it, it's a trap. So we emailed him back, when he said, so I emailed the Tucker Carlson show with a neatly worded email detailing my hesitation to appear on the show. I think my response illustrated my feelings. I don't think productive conversation about race can be had in 4-minute segments. Now that I will agree with you with. If there's really are race issues in this country, you need a little bit longer than 4 minutes. That part I do agree with you on. If there's anything like that out there at all, which I personally think is don't, I think is manufactured by the media. Now, furthermore, I know Fox News tried to include black people to make it seem like it's not racist to its racist audience. Bullshit. If you want to go down that road, I can pick any network out of a hat, and you'll have that problem. So don't even give me that bullshit. You know, I'm not saying everyone watch news is a racist. I'm saying all racists watch Fox News. That's total bullshit. Don't give me that lame ass talking point up here in the last 7, 8 years. Actually, been longer than that, probably the last 10 years. If you really believe that, then you have no clue what the hell you're talking about. And we're talking about actual racists, like I just said, they'll watch anything they want. It's not mutually exclusive to one network. You know that, I know that, everybody knows that. And I don't even watch Fox News, but I have different reasons for that. He says, I also think it's perfectly outlined recollection that the last time I asked to appear on Fox News on Laura Ingraham's show, I was replaced by Treat the Seed after I declined. But my email succinctly summed up my apprehensions. Yeah, he says, and then he was asked about, can you read it to me? He's like, no problem. I know by heart. In my email to Tucker Carlson Knight read, nah fam, I'm good. So wow, is that why they're mad because you come on the show? No, it gets better. It turns out my senses were right. It was a trap. They want me to lure you on the show to talk about a root hates white people so much, and I'll get to that in a minute. So they have the clips here from Twitter, and let's be honest, guys, you got to go back and watch the actual videos on this. Not some BS Twitter video, because it doesn't tell the whole story. And I don't care what side of the political fence you're on. Basically, they want me to explain why it's okay to be white. Hold on, do you know that? Do you actually know that? Now, he gets this whole thing about Toyotas. Now, I don't know anything about that, but here's what it says. It says, Tucker Carlson decided his viewers should boycott the route and our sponsors. One of our sponsors is Toyota. So Carlson decided to do what Sean Hannity did, to convince the dumb whites, quote unquote, to smash their clearing coffee machines. Now, that was actually funny. That was actually funny. Because I'm not smashing a $100 coffee maker. I'm just not doing it, right? And I don't even own one. I won't do it. Besides, I'd rather have a bun instead. That thing's higher quality than a Keurig. But Fox News viewers are the people who voted for alleged pedophile rose to the polls. So they aren't internet savvy as you think. Really? You know, I know quite a few people that watch Fox News that didn't vote for Trump for a myriad of reasons. And keep in mind, 14% of black males voted for Trump. That is fact. So you're trying to conflate one thing with the other. You know, I'm gonna be nice here. I'm not gonna yell or scream. Somewhere I imagine Black Tonight is checking Twitter feeds, wondering what the hell is going on. So, are you upset that you're being painted as a racist? This is the meat of the article I wanted to get to. He says, here's the thing. Some people say I'm a coward for not going on Carlson's show to face and defend myself. I have no need to explain myself. My writings or anything on the route are a bunch of people whose minds won't be changed into 40-second sound bites by a black guy invited so the whole campaign was an anti-white anyway. Bullshit. You're not going on that show because you're going to get called out on said bullshit and you have no defense. And you know that. That's why you're not saying that to your readers. That is the truth. I guarantee you that's the truth. You're going to get called out, you got no defense, and nowhere to go. Man up, grow a set between your legs, and go on that show. Well, you should have went on that show. And if you got a beef, I'm easy access. Alright? Straight easy access. So we'll find out real fast. Now, he goes on to say, I've written a lot of incendiary things about white people. I won't shy away from that. I have called white people racist, made fun of their dancing skills, their potato salad, and how often they shoot up schools. I created the Whippio Awards and held the entire Whippio tournament to find the worst of the worst. But none of the articles Tucker Carlson listed were written by me. He literally called a random black guy to explain the works of another black guy were racist, which is racist. Huh? You're trying to turn this into a race thing so bad, and this situation really isn't. But I guess we all write alike, And this is the final thing I'm gonna talk about this. But is the root race against white people? He says, "Damn it, man! You're gonna make me reveal the secret of our sauce." Okay, I'll reveal it, but make sure you don't tell anyone. Here it is. No one at the root hates white people. We hate racism. We are also called racist because of an old Southern saying, "A hit dog will holler." Okay, here's the deal. This is the main reason why I don't read the root. Now, do I think there are racist people at the root? I have no idea because I don't read it very often. I read this article because it came to my attention. You make it out everything to be race for, For one of these mouse clicks. You need the mouse clicks to pay the fucking bills. And that's why media sites like you are having a hard time keeping people like me to even get you to read it. Because I use something like this. I use this. Common sense. So, he says, what the hell, and before I continue, that just pisses me off to no end. You're playing a race card, you played it so bad, so bad, that you have no idea what the hell you're doing anymore. Now, I actually think Tucker Carlson will read this article. It says, how you settle this. How you settle this. We probably won't. Historically, white people don't have a long record of taking shit back. Bullshit. That's a bullshit statement. Historically, white have a long record of taking shit back, plus the idea of hip-hop beef between Fox News and the Root seems like fun. I don't know if Carson's a P. Diddy or Suge Knight in this scenario, but I bet Carson won't be taking that shit when I roll up in the Root staff of the X-Men using my used Forerunner. This guy is so full of shit. Something tells me he's one of those commissioned writers that the way he makes money is how many clicks he can get. Not a salary, but how many clicks he gets. And that's sad. You try to articulate your case and you make yourself look a flippin' fool. And you wonder why I'm getting kind of heated on this. If you really want to help the black fam, this is not how you do it. Because you yourself, Mr. Harriot, you try to play the victim, and you made yourself sound like a bigot. That's all you did. Now, please let me know in the comments below. Am I right? Am I wrong? Do you want to add? You want to tell him what I said? Because I want you to go tell him what I said. Well, folks, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to finish my beverage. This is Lance Bell, the mind of a moderate conservative.